The next team we are playing with is a team focused on a very unique move. A move that for 5 turns allows slow Pokemon to move before the faster ones. A Trick Room team. I'm going to take that one to Magma Colosseum. The only Colosseum where you could lose, even multiple times, and still beat the Colosseum leader. But you'd prefer to just have as many Pokemon remaining as possible. So then there's Destiny Bond, which wants Bayonet to be KO'd, and my other Trick Room setter is Solrock with Explosion. Now Solrock does have Zen Headbutt and Stone Edge, but often I use Explosion, which does mean I win with one less Pokemon, so that doesn't always work out. Then Water Spout on Stricter. Just boosting that with the Wave Incense just to get as much power out of that as possible. Same with Eruption from Camel. Have Fire Blast as an option if Eruption, if the HP is lower and therefore Eruption is lower power. Light Point. I'm gonna have to check what hidden power it is. Here come some beeps. And one more. I should just leave this open so the beeps don't keep having to happen. That is a hidden power Ice on Ampharos, which is what happens pretty regularly on electric types, I feel like. And then a very hard hitting tree. Let's see, the Choice Band as well. Choice Specs and Light Point, then Life Orb, Focus Ash, Wavensense, Focus Ash. Because the idea with both Solrock and not Lunatone, Bayonet, is to set up Trick Room, and to make sure they can do that, they have to survive at least one turn. And they can very often do that because of Focus Sash. Lots of flying types. I'm gonna take Sunshine because then maybe you can do something with Stone Edge. And Light Point. Does Stricter have an ice move? Stricter does have an ice move. I'm gonna take Stricter. There'd be some dragons on that team.
Magma Coliseum, League Battle, first match. This battle is all about vengeance for the challenger. Both corners are full of energy, so we're sure to see a great battle. The stage is set and the curtain is up.
Swagger might get in my way. It could also really work out. But if I hit myself, that's pretty high damage. And also it removes Focus Sash. So this could actually stop me from setting up Trick Room at all. Hey, why would they have Toxic Orb unless they have Facade on something that isn't even a normal type?
Everyone is concentrated on the trainer's next move.
Why would they have that? Oh, it's a Psycho Shift. That's a strategy you don't see often. It's been a while since I've seen that. Yeah. Poison or burn yourself with Toxic or Flame Orb and then Psycho Shift it to the opponent. Using attacking moves with the Honchkrow, something like a Dark Pulse, Air Slash, would most of the time be better. And Toxic Orb doesn't get used up after a turn, it stays on the Pokemon, because Honchkrow wasn't poisoned, it gets poisoned again. So, if I have another Pokemon soon, then Honchkrow could Shackle Shift the poison to that one as well. I get out of Swagger, now I have double power, Stab, super effective Stone Edge. Get out of here. Yes, not used in Modern Play very much at all. However, I do find it an interesting one. I remember seeing it years ago on someone's Noctowl. Some kind of Wi-Fi battle. I remember it was in Sunset Colosseum. That's a memory I have of it. It is a very unique move, and to be able to make use of it consistently, Flame or Toxic Orb is required. So, earlier in the stream, so it'll have been one or two episodes ago for those that are watching this on YouTube. But I talked about wanting to build teams of Pokemon that you don't really think about, you don't really see often. And Noctowl is not a Pokemon you competitively see a lot. So I might want to add that to the team. And then I'd probably just Flame Orb with Psycho Shift, because if you transfer the fire from the burn from Flame Orb, you can have the power of physical attackers. I'm not sure what the base speed is for Noctowl, but if it's decently fast, I might want to make it fast, so then I can transfer the burn before potential physical attackers actually hit us. I did not expect that my Trick Room setter would do it. That swagger probably helped. Well, they're just a stab super with Stone Edge against all of them. Not too bad.
Results are in. It's a total victory for the blue corner. The blue corner just got their first victory.
First victory and it's 3 points already. Very good start. To base speed of Noctowl, 70. It's decent. Alright. Ninetales and Magmortar, Alakazam, Pokémon, Cresselia, Umbreon, so there's some Stolly Pokemon. I want U2 because of the Psychics. I want Stricture because of the Fires. Outside of meeting the Fires in Ninetales and Magmortar, I want to have Tree. Although if Trick Room is up, I can probably move first and then there's Earthquake. Hello, Mezzo. Are you home? This is probably around the time when you're home, yeah, especially with the with the time difference being 1 hour less. You're probably home. In that case, welcome home. Nice to see you here.
The Pokemon have appeared, and not even a magma.
Also, Mezzo, in case you're wondering, because chances are you sent me a message on Discord. I closed Discord earlier because there was some stuff on my computer that were lagging for some reason, so I closed some things that I wasn't immediately using. Yeah, I was wondering why you spelled that with an S. That was quite unusual.
The battle begins. The red corner makes the first attack. Heavy blow.
Just don't burn, please. Even then, that wouldn't be that bad, actually.
It's twisting the dimensions.
You're doing the lurk and looking for clips for the vid. Yeah, go for it. If you want to do some searching. There's quite a lot of Jeff clips that we have that we could use. Have fun with that. And I did promise you to talk to you later. After stream. I'll probably have dinner, like a dinner break at some point, then continue the stream a little after. But yeah, we will be chatting and doing fun things later today. If they start with Flamethrower, they're probably going to use it again. This seemed like the best option. I was considering switching to Octillery, but this seemed like just the safest option. I already have 3 points. So getting consistent wins is already very good here. That's fine. I wrote some things in the file. All right, I'll take a look at it later. Stricture Tree. Stricture is a stronger move with Wave Incense, Water Spout. Even though probably Choice Band isn't Choice Band boosted stuff on Torterra isn't actually that much weaker. But Torterra would get stuck in a move, and depending on what their second Pokemon is after Alakazam, Torterra might not be able to do much against that last Pokemon, while Octillery could still switch.
The battle is getting intense. Something strange. Distortion. What's this?
The Colosseum.
So Spicer. It went down. Cresselia is sent out. The battle has reached its final stage, and the tension is peaking.
What's more stressful? I think the best would be to just hit him again. Cecilia might have Psychic, but then I've seen a lot with Toxic Double Team, so I think I just want to deal some damage here. Maybe keep going with this. Yeah, Future Sight. That was a standard thing on the Cresselias that I saw in the survival battle. This might be a similar or even the same one.
The end of the battle is getting closer by the minute.
Yep, that.
Its evasiveness
And Toxic.
rose.
From this point, yeah, especially after this surf, Torterra can take him out in one shot. It's just if I hit with the double team.
Cresselia restored
And they
its
do have
health.
leftovers, so I want to do this quickly. Future Sight will hit next turn.
Cresselia protects itself.
Attack. Boo. Boo. Does stall a turn for Future Sight, does get them a bit more health with leftovers, and would I have been poisoned? More poison damage.
Attacked by Future Sight. Didn't see that coming.
That dealt
Battle has reached its
so
final stage.
little damage.
Tension is peaking. Nicely done. The red corner
One more.
faces a great deal of
And even
pressure.
if they can have a few turns of leftovers heal, like
Restored its health.
2, 3, and then I'll still be able to kill them.
Desperately
This is
holds
probably going to be a
on.
protect turn. No, it's a toxic turn. So if I hit him this one, then that's battle over. You want to play a copy of Colosseum? That would be fun. I remember, I think it was 2018 during the summer, might have been 19. But one of them I played through Colosseum for the first time. It was one of the few Pokemon games that I hadn't played. So I did a blind playthrough of that. Did it fully on stream, just the main game, haven't gone into the post game. But I just haven't gotten around to just editing it. I often forget it. And then I started doing my main series Pokemon walkthroughs, and I thought, oh, I'll just do that after I get around to the Gen 3 games. But then that went on hiatus just because I wasn't having as much fun with it anymore. It'll come back at some point, but I just don't know exactly when. Bad thing is I don't know where memory card is with my save file. Yeah, that sucks. If you don't want to continue. We have fires, we have dual type flying. So just dual type fires as well. That's a lot of things that are weak to rocks. So Sunshine, you're back in. Stricter, you're in. And then Light Point. I would like to use every Pokemon at least once throughout the Colosseum challenge. So especially if I have already confirmed that I'll win after 4 battles, then I'll use just everything that I haven't used yet in the 5th battle. But team composition might change depending on what.
This will be a great battle.
What feels most useful. But also what I haven't used yet. Because I may not want to risk a lesser useful Pokemon for the final if I still have a good chance of winning with it in round 5, which is suboptimal.
Something strange. Distortion. What's this? The Colosseum. Hit. That hurt. A heated battle is unfolding in the Colosseum.
Come on, Sunshine. Ah, pay up a very shit of explosion.
A fierce blow. Such amazing
Still good
power.
damage for something that effectively deals normal damage.
Torched by Flare Blitz. It went down.
At least Trick Room's active. But it has been 3 turns of Trick Room already, that's the annoying part. Light Point is choice specs. Although, no way they have Gliscor. I was gonna say Thunderbolt is just safe. Because I know it's just fire and flying dust, but they have Gliscor, so it's not safe. Go stricter.
Artillery is sent out.
And because it's already been 3 turns, and so we have 2 turns of Trick Room left. their final Pokemon at least is going to be safe from Trick Room, is going to be able to attack before me.
It went down.
Even if I one-shot the next one.
My score is
There's
sent
that
out.
life score.
In terms of the number of remaining Pokemon,
I will
it's
be
an
able to
even
get rid of that.
50-50. Both sides still have a
Mushroom
chance
Berry?
to win.
Every time it waits with doing the attack, it's usually a miss, but you have to think, is the move super effective on the opponent? Because if so, it's likely a berry that activates. Just like with, what was the berry on the Breloom that we saw? Yachi berry for ice?
Houndoom is sent out.
I think if he damages me enough, Surf won't be as strong. No, Surf will be stronger than Water Spout, because Water Spout won't be as strong. But with Surf, with Stab plus the Wave Incense, I think I'll be able to do it. See, that's between 2/3 and half. The Surf and Water Spout would have been around the same damage here.
Taken down by
We did get the win. Nice job, Auxiliary. That's another 2 points, getting us to 7.
The results are in.
If we win the next one again, we are very likely already confirmed
The blue corner now
to
has
go to the
3
finals, even with
victories.
the 5th battle still to go. In which case, I'll just use every Pokemon that I haven't used yet. 7. Ooh! Our next opponent actually has 6! So if we win the next fight, we're confirmed through. If you lose the next fight, it's going to be close with him. Because he is our main opponent. Because after him, the next opponent is 4 points behind us. So we likely will beat them. And we'll still lead them even if we lose against Dallas. So this is a very important fight. If they win, I really need to ensure they win with the fewest amount of Pokemon possible. This is our main opponent for the group stage. We haven't seen Ampharos or Torterra in a battle yet, even though I think these two have been selected. Camerupt hasn't. But Camerupt actually, just with its stab moves, hits 4 of those things super effectively, and it has something in Dojo as well, so I'll take Cam. There's normally one of the 2 Trick Room setters, either Banette or Bayonet or Solrock, depending on which one I feel like is more viable for that fight. And then 2 others that aren't the other one of the Trick Room setters.
Both corners are so full of energy that there's no doubt
Yeah,
this will be a
punch.
great battle.
But Trick Room is very important. Even if I
The battle begins.
could take him out. Endure, yes, I'm so happy I went for Trick Room and not for something else.
It's twisting the dimensions.
Because even if I could take out the Houndoom here, not having Trick Room later,
Something strange.
considering how slow my Pokemon are and the fact that I always all made sure they had negative speed nature, no speed IVs. That could be really detrimental to the team, to the battle chances. Very good start, let's go.
A huge amount of damage. It's down. Breloom is sent out. Well, both corners still have a chance to
This
win
could work.
Who's going to take the glory?
It could just be a miss, yeah. I didn't expect to be up a berry.
A fierce blow. The blue corner barely
Yeah.
holds on.
Focus Sash activate. I could send Headbutt and be good. But I think I just want to have a safe victory. I have 7 points, they have 6. If I win with 2-0, I'm at 9 against their 6. Very much looking good. I think I want to play it safe for just getting the victory against them. And go with Explosion over the 10% chance to miss with Zen Headbutt. Kaboom!
Annihilated by explosion.
Stone
down
Edge.
by an intense blow.
Yes, we still have one more turn of Trick Room. So if Solrock would have used Zen Headbutt and lived the turn, likely by KOing Breloom, then it would have another turn of Trick Room. But then the next one wouldn't have. Then again, on the last Pokemon, I might have used Explosion. They only have one Pokemon left. I'm using Camerupt just because I haven't used Camerupt yet. It doesn't really matter which one. Well, I guess the stronger out of two I'd want to use. Because they can make better use of the last turn trick room. Yeah, just like how Octillery has water spouts, I put in a Pokemon with Eruption as well, and a pretty slow one is Camerupt. And in Trick Room, that means they go first. Some say in Trick Room, Camerupt is faster, but no, Camerupt still isn't fast. It's just that slow Pokemon move first. Camerupt's still slow.
Another amazing victory for the blue corner. This is their 4th consecutive win.
Alright, Sydney is also on 6, so if I lose, no matter how much, I could, and then either Dallas or Sydney win, and they're not fighting each other, then if they win with 3 Pokemon remaining, if neither of them wins with 3 remaining, I'll be good. If I win, I'm through. That's for sure. But Ted doesn't even have a single point. Did tie one match. I feel like tries or draws, they just happen too often in this mode. Messes with the scoring system a bit. I think one Sunshine again. 3 of them are weak to Stone Edge. 2 of them to Zen Headbutt. And then I think Light Point. And then definitely Tree for Regice. Even though Tree is very weak to Regice, I need something that hits physically. And if they use Regice as their final Pokemon and Solrock's already gone with Stone Edge, I need Torterra.
The league battle at the Magma Coliseum is in its
I'll take a look at it with you later today when we have a chat. We'll have a chat, we have a call. Chat's usually short. That's not why I intend for a call to be later tonight. Thanks for looking into that. I'll probably have fun looking through it. I could use Explosion here, but knowing I have Focus Sash, I have a safe turn. So I could try to just KO normally and keep Explosion for the next one. Just for now, yeah, sure, winning is important. Winning is good. Winning ensures that I make it through to the final, no matter by how much I win. As long as I win, it's 100% confirmed. So I'm just going to try for safest victory, even if that means 1-0. Kaboom! Well, that's 2 turns to Trick Room left. Because the turn you set it up does also count, which I can understand for things like Sandstorm or Sun, because they can already change things, especially Sun. They can already boost, let's say, the Flamethrower that's coming from the next Pokemon. Trick Room, I'm pretty sure, doesn't affect the order of the Pokemon if you use it, even if the first Pokemon uses it. I don't think that changes the order in which the other ones attack. I'd have to check, though. Both I haven't used yet. Both are choiced. I need Torterra for Regice. Not even sure if it's selected. I'm going with Light Point first. One of the 2 Pokemon alongside Torterra, who is also on the selected team. Of course, then they send out Regice. If I switch to Torterra now, and they use an Ice move, I'm doomed. But if they use Double Team, then even Focus Blast is not going to deal much damage to them, even super effective choice packs. Yeah, this is the same Double Team Charge Beam one, I think. Not sure if they even have an Ice move. Problem is, if I switch now, if I would have switched last time, I would have been fine. But if I switch now, the Trick Room runs out and then Regice attacks before me. Then again, like, the Ampharos not going to do much. I'm going to take the risk with it. I hope they don't have an Ice move. It's a Double Team attack. It's
is sent out.
Probably toxic. Judging toxic. Maybe.
The move fails.
Return to normal. I just need to hit one superpower. Oh, okay. I was gonna say they're gonna use Ice Beam, but no. Just hits. They've only used one double team. That's all that's making you miss. Let's go. Go tree.
Devastated by superpower.
That's how we take care of Regis, and that is why I took Torterra on the team. To take care of that threat.
A huge amount of damage.
Goodbye, Regis.
Down. Torterra suffers from poison. Lapras is sent out. Torterra.
And that is also weak to superpowers, so I'll just keep going.
This could get dangerous if it lasts too long. Its evasiveness rose. A fierce blow. Such amazing power.
My stats are lowered, but I think with another superpower, we'll still make it.
Caused by poison is slowly increasing.
Poison is
Battle
annoying.
has reached its final stage.
Whirlpool, so I can't switch. That's the strat. But I hit through the double team,
Devastated by superpower.
and Torterra makes it. Good job, Torterra.
It went down. The battle has ended. The blue corner pulled off an impressive victory.
All right, Dallas did win 2-0. So if I would have lost that fight, we would have made it to the final. Terrell. Three fires, 3 dragons. 3 weak to Stone Edge. 1 week to Shadow Claw. So we haven't seen much of Bayonet, but they were used once also with Destiny Mon successfully. Was it thinking the second fight against that Ninetales? Sunshine again. Stricter, because it has a super effective move against all of them. And then I've sent out Ampharos, so I feel like I should use Ampharos based on the rulings that I set for myself. I would want to choose Camerupt. I feel like that's the most useful Pokemon for this opponent, for their Pokemon. But I haven't actually used Ampharos except for attempting a Focus Blast, and that was it. So, yeah, based on what I've said, I want to use Ampharos at least once. I'm not going to use him as the first Pokemon, so it might turn out that I don't use Ampharos much, but it might work out. And it does have Hidden Power Ice, so it does still mean it can hit both Salamence and Flygon for 4 times super effective damage, 2 times for Latios, and then just its Thunderbolt and it Charizard. Just depends on who's out on the field at the time that I use it, or which move I go for. Because I do have to remember, I get stuck in a move. Salamence to start. Weakens my Stone Edge, so unless it's a crit, I probably won't take it out.
So we're sure to see a great battle.
But the main strategy is just survive a move, Trick Room, Explosion, to make sure both have a KO on their side, and then you have Trick Room to make use of for 3 turns. That flinch sucks though, but they didn't deal half of my health as damage. So I can go again. Why does he have Bite and not Crunch? This isn't level 30 all. No! Now I don't even have Trick Room. That's lucky on their part. I'm gonna have to make use of this. Play well. Light Point now I could, but then if they have fires, I'm just doomed. If they then have a fire after a Light Point, I have Stricter. Stricter can at least switch after ice. What's their special attack stats? 172, 183, and with choice specs. I was just wondering if the ice beam that is stronger from Stricter, if that KOs Salamence. It might have Yachi Berry though. He doesn't get stuck. Now I'm going light point.
Ampharos is sent out. The mood in the Colosseum has become somewhat unsettling.
Gonna have to do. My Trick Room team is gonna have to do the final without Trick.
A fierce blow. It's a direct hit.
Please, one hit KO.
Slammed him.
Thank you. Problem is, I still don't have Trick Room. Ampharos and Artillery are very slow. So their next Pokemon is probably going to take out Ampharos, and then it's 2v1 against Artillery. I'm not sure if I have any continues. No, I have one 3-0 win, but I'm not sure how continues work in Magma Coliseum. Because you're allowed to keep going if you lose. So do you all save them up until the final? No idea. This is a good Pokemon for Ampharos, like for what it can hit with Hidden Power Ice, but yeah, we're not going in. We're probably going to lose this one because we didn't get the Trick Room. Like, if it wouldn't have been hit by Bites, it would have been the Salamence gone already before I sent out either Ampharos or Octillery, because then it was Trick Room straight into Explosion. That was the plan. And if the second Bite wouldn't have been a critical hit and wouldn't have flinched, it would have still been Trick Room into Explosion. They had their luck, and luck is part of Pokemon too. My team is very much made for Trick Room. And this battle just shows, if the Trick Room isn't set up, how devastating that can be.
Octillery desperately
It's
holds on. Hit by Dragon Pulse.
That's annoying.
It couldn't take it. It's down.
I did like that challenge. I was able to show off a lot of my Pokemon. Ampharos maybe not as much, and Bayonet ended up only being chosen once. But I was able to show my Pokemon well. Well, let's see if we get to continue. We do, and we can use it in the finals, so we got one more shot at this. And the thing is, I've shown off Ampharos now. Wait, he has a completely different team! That's not how it usually goes. I was gonna say I just quickly click Soul Rock Artillery camera up. He just used a completely different team. Is that normal? Okay, so his team clearly is 3 fires and 3 dragons. Doesn't even have a Groudon. Maybe only in rank 8. 2 things that are water dragon. Of course, 2 things that are water dragon that only dragon hits. So now I kind of want to use Torterra to just hit them hard with Wood Hammer. I could still, because I can hit the fires with Earthquake, or I guess Stone Edge on Moltres. Hopefully I still hit, because I'm weak to its stab types. I think I still want Octillery. I guess I could have also actually used Bayonet here. So that if Palkia Kingdom comes out and I find it hard to deal with, that I use Destiny Bond to take him out.
Both corners are
Mortar doesn't have Bite.
so we're sure to see a great battle.
Doesn't have
The stage is set
Focus
and the
Fast.
curtain is up. The red corner makes the first attack. A
That's
big
over
hit
half, so
already.
we're gonna Explosion. Stone Edge is too risky.
It's twisting
Hey,
and
look,
reaching
it's
to the
Sunshine.
Coliseum. The situation is a bit of a stalemate. It's a mental tug of war.
Alright, Sunshine
They
Explosion.
anticipate each other's moves. Annihilated by explosion. A huge
Good Psychic
amount of
Rock.
damage. It's down.
You did your job, thank you. Set up Trick Room, take out one opposing Pokemon, and allow the next Pokemon that comes in to use 3 turns of Trick Room. I want to use Stricter because this is a great moment to use his Water Spout. However, considering they have 2 out of the 5 Pokemon that he could send out next, very much resist water spout. I want to use tree. And then I could, I guess, switch if, let's say, this is the fire. No, I was thinking, if this was the other fire Pokemon, which is Arcanine, take out the Arcanine with Earthquake, switch, if then Moltres comes in, and then come back to Stone Edge. But in that, if Moltres was the last one attack, I probably would have just continued doing Earthquake and do nothing, and then safely switch an Octillery for the big hits. Stone Edge. Bye bye, Fire Birdie. Taken down by an intense blow. Just not Palkia or Kingdra. The others are fine. Arcanine and Palkia. We switched.
The end of the battle is getting closer by the minute.
It would allow me to use Wood Hammer, which is better, but it cost me a turn, and Palkia could just hit really hard. I don't want to do that. And luckily, I did hit the Stone Edge.
Hit that hurt.
Good damage, it's half. Probably still needs 2 hits from Octillery, so let's see how much Aqua Chill will do from Palkia.
The battle is getting intense.
Ow. Even after Trick Room, I might be able to have another shot. Actually, just not if they keep hitting.
Nicely done.
Torterra does have HP investment, which makes sense. None of them have speed investments. Why would they bulk up? You then are trusted that it's going to be 2 more hits. It's not going to be 1 more hit now, unless you get a critical hit.
Palkia starts to attack. A fierce blow.
Just hits and we win. We beat Magma Coliseum with the Trick Room team. Missed it. Dang.
Its attack missed. The end of the battle is getting closer.
Oh, no more moves left. Yay, struggle. There's a pressure to cost more. Smart from them. Go for the accurate move. So it's bulk up. Dragon Claw, Aqua Tail. I think I need 2 hits with Trick Room. They 4 times resist my water moves, so I'm not going to use them.
The energy level of the fans in this Colosseum has been turned up to 11.
95, 80. I was thinking Energy Ball is 90, but that's in later generations. Ice Beam, I think later might be 92, just alongside things like Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. For now, Ice Beam is better. Even though Energy Ball probably would have done it too. No, they have Rest! That's the one move that, one of the very few moves they could have had that could make them win. Either Chest or Lumberry. And with a bulk up boost, they might have it here. So in the end, should I have switched to Octillery after all? In hindsight, a lot of things are easier. In hindsight, yeah, maybe should have switched Octillery, because it can't deal that much damage against Palkia. And then use Wood Hammer for the bigger hit with Torterra. Because unless I freeze here, I'm not gonna win.
The battle has reached its final stage, and the tension is peaking.
They played that very well. They played that very well.
It went down.
And I thought I had it, but that Rest saved them.
Game, set,
Terrell beats us at Magma Coliseum. But we did get to the finals, and we got a rematch. I was able to show off on my Pokemon. So in that sense, mission accomplished. I don't have to win everything.